Hello everyone, Small Farmer 6M10. Welcome back to the channel. And as you see, there's another challenge, and it's a link box, or some people call them a transport box, or transport box challenge set by scratchbuilt farm models. So yeah, there's a couple of people and in this challenge. As you see, it's a green link box. It's probably on the back of the International or something. Here I'm using the 3140 as an example. It's a small enough link box, so this is probably a good scale to it. So I have all the pieces cut out except the linkage. So this is all I'm doing tonight, and I'm not going to be using Loctite. I'm not going to be using hot glue. I'm going to be using super glue Loctite. So I'm going to try that. A good few of my friends, for about 100 AGN farmers, scratchbuilt farm models, they all recommended this super glue. So I'm going to try it out. My first time using it for making models. I always use hot glues because I never thought anything else would work. But I'm going to try it out here today, and I think it should work really good because I've tried it on a few models and sticking stuff on, and it's worked a treat. But this is an attempt I had at a link box there about probably coming up a year ago. So I tried to fill up the gap here because I went a bit rough with the hacksaw there, and I just made it all out of one piece and just bent it into shape, and I made my own type of hitch onto it. So anyway, yeah, it's supposed to be a Fleming, so I thought it was good at the time, but we're going to do a proper job today. So I'm going to glue all these down, and I'll come back when I have them all glued together. Hopefully it comes right. Sorry everyone, sorry there, the birds are in the shed, they're like mad. But anyway, I have the link box all glued up now. I'm very happy with the outcome, and I have a few words to say about the super glue. It works very well. There's a difference. You have to be a bit fidgety, but I can't imagine that. But I can't imagine myself getting used to it. It's worked very well. So next thing I have to do is the hitch. Oh, there's a bit of cream part there. Probably allow that glue a bit longer. Next thing to do is the hitch, and maybe I could add a little strip across here as the one in real life my uncle has. There's a green strip going across, so I might do that. But yeah, it's very simple as you'd imagine. I'd say the hardest thing I ever built was either the New Holland baler or the plough. That was quite hard. So this is quite simple. There's 3 pieces, or no, 4 pieces, glue them together and put a hitch onto it. So yeah, I'll come back when I'm ready to do the hitch. Okay, so everyone, here is the near enough finished link box. I have the linkage on, and I'll show you how I done the linkage. So basically what I done is I got my Lemken plough, or CQ hitch. Basically I find that the CQ hitch fits nearly every tractor, and it's the best to copy off. So yeah, simple enough. All I do is I have a piece of metal here, and well, maybe this will be a bit easier, I'd say. This is how you do it. Just say you have a piece of wood here, and then you have, I don't know, about that size or a bit smaller. You mark out your bit that you want to cut out, so probably about that much there, and then that's all you have to do is to cut off that much, and then it should fit right in there. Obviously you want it the right size, but that's just a small example there. But anyway, it's just after gluing it there, using the Loctite, of course. So let's see if it goes in now. So yeah, there it is. That's it down, and then this is it up. So yeah, quite a good fitment, and it should be good for maybe do a bit of leveling or bit moving aside or something. So, and also you may have seen I added a piece of wood here, which the sides weren't joining, like the sides were a bit higher than the actual back piece. So I just said I'd add a piece of wood, and it makes it look quite stand out or a bit different anyway. So you maybe wonder what colour am I going to be spraying it. Well, you probably know because I showed a photo at the start. So I'm going to be spraying it this green here from the auto shop. I got something, and yeah, I'm going to prime it first and then do spray it with the after coat. So it should only need one coat. I always do it out with the one coat as the primer does a right job. So yeah, I'll come back when it's all painted up and I'll be nearly finished it. Right, so guys, this is the finished product. It fits really nice on the back of the Dave Brown 996 instead of the 3140 John Deere. In real life, it's matched for the International 584. Probably a 6-foot Linkbox, I'd say. But yeah, it'd be around the same size as this tractor near enough, so fits this tractor quite nice. And it just about grades along the floor, not digging in, and just glides along the ground, which is what you want really. And it is when you lift it up, it's really at a nice angle, so that it's able to hold whatever you want in it. It came out really well, and boy does the super glue make a good job out gluing it. As you see, if I was to do this with the hot glue gun, you'd be able to see the big welds here, but with the super glue you have to really zoom in to have a look at them, and they actually look good. So yeah, I'll be definitely using super glue from now on, and it's a great glue for sticking metals and plastic together. But yeah, I'll just take it off here. Very simple. I mean, it's a Linkbox, there's not a lot to say about it. But here's a Linkbox I got for a present from a friend. And it's a Britain's Linkbox, and it's kind of like a English style Linkbox. If there's anyone in the comments there, say it's an English style Linkbox. And it's a bit fancy. A bit fancy for my liking, and you don't really see much of them around Ireland anyway. Not that I know of anyway. So I just said I'd make my uncle's one. I like making implements that I see around my area. So yeah, I believe Daniel is doing a Linkbox, so I'm gonna pass it on to him and I'll show you how he did his Linkbox.
Hello everybody, Daniel here, and as you just seen, you've seen Stephen's take on the Linkbox challenge, and now it's going to be mine. So I'm going to be doing a green or a blue Linkbox for my Max Ferguson 1080. It's modelled by Universal Hobbies, and the linkage is actually fairly realistic to the one in real life. So it's going to be a challenge to make it, because I'll have to make a pin. I'll show it to you now, but base cut out for the Linkbox. It's like a thick enough one, and it's going to be fairly simple to put together. The linkage will be the hardest stuff. I have this super glue here, which I'm going to be using. It's good for plastics, as the glue gun can get messy with strings, and even just it comes out quickly. So I'm going to be using super glue, and I have this old plastic container that I'm going to cut up, as I find plastic and metal look good. I seen a couple of my mates with cardboard, and the cardboard, it actually turned out great. So cardboard's another thing that you could use, but I'll be using this plastic, so we'll get on with it. So as you can see, I just have it gluing by using this super glue. I think it's, after being a nice job, you can't really see the glue. I have to trim down the edges, as you can see at the top there, get it all nice, and obviously have to put on the linkage. Tall enough one, but you know, you fit a good few things on it. And I just have to go over to Stephen's house, and I have to get to 1080 to get the linkage right on it. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll let it dry and then I'll paint it. Right, as you can see, I just have primed the link box and I drilled a little hole in the top of it for the top link. It's just down there at the minute, and the hitch for the top linkage to fit onto it. And I was in a bit of a rush. I have to get this video edited tonight, so I just used the hot glue on the kind of the linkage part there. I know it's not realistic, but it does the job, and I'm fairly happy with it. And I just used the hot glue gun because the super glue kind of had to get it all sorted. But I also have just a bale spike here primed. I'm making that for the 6125 order. So yeah, it's coming along good, and I'll show you when it's all painted. Right, as you can see, I have just completed my Fleming link box. I actually don't have any stickers on it or anything. But yeah, it can go up and down. As you can see, I can make it tip. I just have to take off the top link, and you know, you can make it up. I'll just throw back on the top link there. But yeah, I have the top link back on, and you can just see I just drilled a little hole at the top there. Just something simple. It was kind of just a one-day project. It just slipped out there. But yeah, it fits on nicely. It's a fairly simple idea. It's not the tidiest at the front. I had to use hot glue on it because I was in a rush, and this video has to be up. So the back looks clean. That's the main thing. That's all you're going to be seeing anyway. So yeah, hope everybody enjoyed today's video, and please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.